But yeah, our first up is lovely Mike Evans. 29 fantasy points. He was on 61% of snaps. He had 8 targets, 6 receptions for 171 yards. Yards per catch, was 28.5, and he had 1
Woo!
freaking touchdown, man. Oh, man, these Buccaneers is starting to looking like something else. At first, I'm like, well, I thought they were gonna be 0-2, honestly, and, just seeing some of these highlighted of, Mike Evans looks like he just torched these guys, just lit these guys up, and, contract, having contract issues and all that stuff. So, and Mike Evans maybe not being back, and maybe this is him showing somebody's like he got something left in the tank. And what I saw, I still like Mike Evans, and I feel have a few shares. I think I have a few shares of him somewhere, but keep Mike Evans in your guys' lineups for sure. He's still their number one guy there. I mean, if Baker gets into if Baker has issues, he's going to toss the ball to Mike Evans. This guy's huge. He's tall, man. He's got good 50-50 ball skills. So, I mean, from what I saw, dude, I was freaking impressed with Mike Evans. Even though he's up there in age, dude, I mean, if he does another 1,000 yards and one more, he's going to pass Jerry Rice for all time having 1,000 yards every season. With Baker there,
This
I
this has
like it.
been just to close off on the Mike Evans here, Jay. This has been the year of the resurgence of the old receiver. You think about it, look at Robert Woods is doing with Houston, DeAndre, what he's doing with the Titans, Mike Evans with the Bucks, Devontae Adams. I know he got hurt on against the Bills on Sunday, but Devontae's still putting up his numbers. He's over 30. So it's kind of like a resurgence, renaissance for older receivers, which is good. I mean, we see all these older backs getting hurt. I mean, Nick Chubb, being one of them, being 28 and going down for the year. So it's good. It's good to see, for the health of the league, not just everybody's going to be on that 1 or 2 year, one contract or 2 contracts and, be on the next team. I mean, you might have a 10-year guy like Mike Evans, and it's, I'm glad we kept him. I mean, I'm more than happy, man. I honestly, I thought we'd be 1-1. I thought we'd beat the, before the season started, I thought we'd lose to the Vikings, and I thought we'd beat the Bears. But I mean, we're a game better than I thought we'd be, and can't be happier.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, with him, still kind of being, the kind of go-to guy, and Baker needing someone like him. I mean, even though they do got Godwin there, I mean, for those deep balls, I mean, yeah, Evans is going to be that guy that everybody's going to need. I mean, it comes down to, I mean, with him even having this great game. I mean, one can maybe if you could probably sell high on him right now if all possible. I mean, with him, who knows how many more, games he's gonna have like this. I mean, if you want to, I mean, go trade him for somebody else. If somebody loves Mike Evans, sucker them into Mike. Hey, here's Mike Evans. I mean, that's just my thought. I mean, maybe he might have one more season.
You could get a deal. I was gonna say, Jay, you could probably get a deal right now. Mike Evans for George Pickens and another player, right?
Yeah, there we go.
If you want to go younger, you want to go with a younger guy who's got some upside, who's a number 1 somewhere else. Yeah, you could definitely put a package together. I think that'd make a lot of sense because you're getting a second-year guy who's going to be probably the Steelers' number 1 the next probably 5-6 years, and then you package in maybe a running back, maybe one of these guys that kind of came out of nowhere or is a future back now. For
sure.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's something we could bring up in a future segment or something. Is like trade. As the trade deadline gets closer, with the NFL and fantasy, we kind of work out the kinks these first few weeks on our teams. Maybe the trades will start rolling through. Week 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. But yeah, that's interesting to think about.
Yeah, it is. It is.